everyone, it's Fitz with a daily delivery, maybe your final one before the game. Well, it is. I'll probably have one before we depart. Drive back as Cole Carmody and I get to go back via the vehicle, while Michael Goins and Zach Carlson will continue on to Austin to cover basketball. That was the plan for all of us. Then the airline had another idea in store for us. Hey, you know, it's game day. It's game day for Kansas State at the Sugar Bowl and TCU in the college football playoff. And while I'm intrigued and think both teams can win their games, I recognize also that there's something bigger at play here if you're the Big 12. What an incredible opportunity on these two big stages. The Sugar Bowl game's regarded as maybe the best non-playoff game out there because it's such an interesting matchup between the haves and the previous teams that didn't have anything. And Kansas State with Bill Snyder's climbed up through the ranks and proven that they belong, and now Chris Klieman's trying to get them back in that same plateau. But Alabama's its own level if you look at the longevity of success of a football program. So having an opportunity to play in Alabama and prove your worth, not just against Alabama, but also against the SEC again, is big for Kansas State, and it's huge for the Big 12. If TCU can beat Michigan, that will make a bold statement about where the conference is, because TCU then will advance to play for the national championship. Do I think the Frogs have what it takes to win both games? Probably not. But this is an opportunity for Brett Yormark's new Big 12 to put his mark on what this conference is all about. Can Kansas State and TCU win these games? Can they beat Alabama and Michigan, two of the clear-cut blue blood programs in college football? Those victories would be substantial for the new Big 12, would be enormous for the new Big 12. Because after all of us who have been covered or are familiar with the Big 12 know that this conference was never about Oklahoma and Texas, even though the Sooners are coming off a great and historical run. There's always been good football played by other programs. Last year it was Baylor and Oklahoma State in the championship. This year it was TCU and Kansas State. The new Big 12 is quite healthy and quite competitive and very entertaining, as I've said many times. But here is the big thing. You win these games, and all of a sudden you're not just some kind of novelty act, some kind of fun thing to watch when SEC and Big Ten games aren't on. You're a legit player in all of college football. Welcome to New Orleans. The sirens are going off. It's time to play football right down the road at the Superdome.